Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm going to 1. Tell you a short story about how this channel came about, and 2. What this channel will be about. Then, hopefully you'll have enough information to decide whether you'd like to follow and or subscribe. Number 1. The story. So about 2 years ago, I woke up, went to work, had lunch, did some more work, and drove back home. It was pretty much a day like any other day. After arriving home, I logged onto my computer and found myself on social media, searching and scrolling through old friends and acquaintances who I'd lost contact with. I saw their updates, the weddings, the children, the new car, the new happy celebrations. And then it hit me like a ton of bricks. How the fuck did I end up here? What the fuck had I done with my life? I was about to turn 40. I was still single and stuck at the same job for 10 years, doing the same shit, and had barely any savings, and wondered to myself, how did it come to this? What happened to my big dreams as a kid? In a panic, I spent the next year going over my life, wondering what key events and decisions occurred which led me to where I was. How did it end up here? What the fuck happened? I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I mean, by this stage, I was fairly normal. I got a job, I paid my bills each month and on time. I endeavored to be a good citizen, but that was also the problem, which I'll try to explain later. I came to the conclusion that not only was I not very smart, but that I wasted precious years worrying about all sorts of stupid shit and playing it safe for too long. Let me explain it like this. Let this line represent time. And let's start the time around your early 20s, which is usually when you've left the comfort of institutions such as school, college or university, and the responsibility falls on you to get your shit together, i.e. you are officially an adult. Then let this line represent success. Now of course everyone's definition of success is varied and subjective, tailored to the individual. For example, some might see success as raising a healthy and well-adjusted child, while others might view success as buying their own house, while for others it's making a 6-figure salary income. But whatever you decide as being successful, let the bottom of this line represent not attaining that, i.e. unsuccessful, and the top of the line as attaining it, i.e. being successful. So using the examples, down here would represent the lady who wanted kids as not reaching this goal and not having no children. And up here would be her having healthy, well-adjusted kids who make her proud. So when you're in your early to mid-20s, everyone is generally speaking is about the same. By this I mean the results of any bad decisions are generally not visible just yet. This is why I put the starting point here. Now this line is the trajectory of my life up from around 20 to my late 30s, with me ending up right here. You may be saying, it's not that simple. Life isn't just a straight line. It It's filled with ups and downs, highs and lows, and to this I'd agree with you. But from the ups and downs, one can draw an average from the various events which take hold. And now let this line be the person who I envisage myself to be. My version of success, both as a kid and now. For me, this includes being a family man with a wife and kids, a wide array of investments, a provider, a wise friend, and valuable member of the community. After spending about a year working out and analyzing key events, and also how I reacted to those events, I realized key critical errors I had made. You see, ending up where I was is actually really easy to do, and that's the most scary part. I had no one to tell me or guide me growing up. Adulthood for me was a sink or swim exercise. It's like I was somehow meant to know how to do it all, and looking back, I had no fucking idea, but was great at pretending I did, and was also too proud and too scared to ask for help from anyone. You see, I was that kid at school who always pretended they knew what they were doing. I used to put on a brave face to suggest I knew my shit, yet in reality, I'd be filled with terror and anxiety. So there I was, in my late 30s, reaping the fruits of my errors, and I've only recently pushed to amend the mistakes I've previously made. I got a second job, went back to school, and recently got a promotion. In short, I'm making headway back to the successful version of me. You see, let's look at this graph again, and look at both the successful and unsuccessful trajectories in our parallel universes. If we take a ruler, we can see that as time progresses, the distance or journey to move from the unsuccessful you to the successful you increases. Getting back on the successful path in your 40s requires more energy, risk and effort than getting back on the path in your 20s. Let me explain. Let's use money as the example. Say part of the successful you has $100,000 in their savings account by the time they are 40 years old. Having both a steadfast savings plan and the discipline to follow it will guarantee that this will happen. However, if you neglected this in your early 20s, but then adopt a savings plan and steadfastly follow through with it in your late 20s, the distance or journey to get to this back to the successful you will be much less than if you wait and implement this in your mid-30s. Although this example is very simple, it's just used to help illustrate the importance of how small decisions over a period of time can greatly affect the trajectory of one's life. So this leads me to part 2, what this channel will be about. This channel is basically a channel what I wish someone had told me earlier. As the title suggests, it's literally shit I wish I knew earlier. A dear friend of mine recently died, which made me once again reflect on my life and also my inevitable death. It also reinforced a desire to leave behind some kind of legacy. So this is written for my younger self, but shared to you out in the internet ether, which may hopefully help someone out there. I can't predict how this channel will morph in the future. Some videos may be useful, while some may be absolute shit. Hopefully you have enough information now to make a decision if you wish to subscribe or follow. Thanks for watching this far, and welcome to my channel, Shit I Wish I Knew Earlier.